Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Dr. India Ashe, also known as IndieBomb.com, or formerly known as IndieBomb.com. I'm trying to make that transition with my name and my brand. I'm on my way to work right now, and I just wanted to talk to y'all about something. People always ask, about me being a PA and inquiring about that. Oh my gosh, I have to sneeze.
Miles, turn left onto Arkansas Avenue.
I hate when you're anticipating the sneeze and it doesn't come out. But what I was going to talk about, or what I'm going to talk about, is what decisions I would have made before becoming a PA or deciding to become a PA. If I graduated in 2018, it is now 2026, so I'm about 8 years almost in the game, and I'm not rich yet, so I'm doing something wrong. But anyways, if I could go back and I was to still choose the medical field, I would definitely I would either go for MD, DO, or and then go the anesthesia route, or be a plastic surgeon, cosmetics and plastics, or I would go to be an anesthesiology assistant. That is the equivalent of PA for CRNA, like a certified registered nurse anesthetist, or I would go for CRNA, so getting my RN and then going to CRNA school. Over the course of my career, I've learned what makes me happy. So what's most important to me is my autonomy / freedom. I don't like being on a schedule and having to ask somebody to take off and having to ask for permission. I've learned over time, I'm not a permission type of person. That is not me. It does not work for me. So that is why I tend to opt for contracts, because I have more autonomy over my schedule and I make more money. I like money. So my freedom / autonomy, and I mean autonomy with how I practice too. So as a PA, we do have somewhat of a limited scope of practice. I'm not even going to say somewhat. We do have a limited, I don't even want to say scope. Because we have to have collaborating physicians or supervising physicians, it does limit us in some areas in comparison to nurse practitioners. Nurse practitioners in a lot of states can practice independently. Now, this is no shade, no tea. I love my NPs. I have a lot of NP friends. I have nothing against the NP profession at all, because at the end of the day, we're both advanced practice providers. However, our schooling from NP schooling is completely different. It is really difficult getting into PA school, especially now because there's more competition. PA school itself is difficult, overall. So our training, I believe, from what I've heard, because again, I didn't go to NP school, our training is different, and a lot of physicians actually prefer the PA's course of training in comparison to NP training, as far as school goes. However, since NPs in a lot of states can practice independently, that puts us at a standstill, because these places are businesses. I'm going to tell y'all, they care about the money first, the metrics first, anything. They put profit before patients. I'm going to be real with you. These places put profits before patients, and that's what it is in this capitalistic society. So, with that being said, if I could go back and do it all over again and still choose medicine, I'm not sure I would still choose medicine. You have to be crazy to choose medicine. If I was to go back and still choose medicine, I would do MD-DO, and then I would specialize either in anesthesiology or plastic surgery. Or I would go the anesthesia route for CRNA or AA. And that's because, like I said, I like my freedom, I like autonomy, and I like money. Anesthesia pays. It's contracts for CRNAs that I see for $200, $250 an hour, right? I could work, let me do the math, because again, I like money, and I'm not going to hold you, I'm really good at what I do, but I'm not passionate about working. I don't know who is. I'm sure there are some people in this world who are very passionate about working. I don't have that in my body. I work because I have to pay my bills. I would not be doing this for free unless I was giving back to the community. So, in that type of way, like community services, doing mobile clinics for, those who are less fortunate, or, they don't have anybody to go to see. Now, if I had the funding and the money to do that, I would like do like a mobile weekend clinic where I see, I go to shelters or where have you to see patients and get them the proper care that they need. That's what I would do for free, like philanthropist type of work. But back to the math. Say if I were a CRNA, $250 an hour. This is just CRNA. This isn't even anesthesiology or anesthesiologist. I mean, $250 an hour. Say we do 36 hours a week. Say if we work 3/12s, that's $9,000 a week working 3/12s. Y'all see that number? That's $36,000 a month, and I'm just estimating. You know what I mean? That money would give me the leverage to go do what I want to do. Now, as a PA, it is possible to make this a month, but you have to work double the time. Like, the most that I've made on a contract as a PA is $125 an hour. So, say if I'm doing $125 an hour, I would sometimes do 6 shifts a week. 12-hour shifts, 12 times 6. Why can't I remember what 12 times 6 is? I used to know this. 72. Okay, 72 hours times 125, 9,000. But after 40 hours, I would get time and a half. So we got to really, this would probably be like, I want to say like 12,000. So 12,000. But mind you, I'm working urgent care. So I'm getting burnt out. Like 12-hour shifts, 6 shifts a week, what have you. You're going to get burnt out. So 12,000 times 4, as we know, that's $48,000 a month. This is before taxes. So my best advice would be to open an LLC, get an accountant or a CPA, get everything under your business name, for tax write-offs and stuff. So yeah, like if I could honestly go back and I forgot dentist. So I would do MDDO or DDS DMD or anesthesiology. And if I were to go back and do become a dentist, I would do cosmetic dentistry. So, veneers, all of that jazz. Because again, I like freedom, I like autonomy, and I like my money. So that's what I care about now. Most of all, I like my freedom. And freedom includes money, because I need to be free to go do what I want to do. One thing about India likes to do what she wants to do when she wants to do it. So having to ask for permission, having to report to somebody or what have you, it's not for me. But I have to figure out how to get out of this hamster wheel. Because even one of my girlfriends, I was saying that I was going to move back to Atlanta. And she's like, girl, you gonna leave the med spa? I'm like, girl, I'm not married to no job. She's a PA too, or whatever. I'm like, girl, I'm not married to any job, regardless of the specialty. I go free will. You know what I mean? I have free will. And she's like, you don't want to stay and learn some more? No, I don't. Because honestly, the owner of where I work right now is a chiropractor. They can't even pick up a needle and inject anybody. So they can't prescribe. Like, he can't even do these things, but he's the owner, and that's who I report to. Like 3 people who have to report to him. Like, it's just, no. And then this job is like actually doing the most. They want us to back for reviews. We got to take a personality test and send it in. They want to do off the clock meetings, and it's just too much. It's too much for me. If I'm going to do this, I'd rather just see my patients and go home. Like, all this talking, it's too much. I don't know. And I never felt compelled to work my hardest to make somebody else rich. That doesn't get me going in the morning. Like right now, the job has a competition of who can do the most of this one procedure that we have, which office can do the most of them, and then giving us a $25 gift card. Why would I work harder to get a $25 gift card? Like, that doesn't get me going. And I think that's because the people who don't have the advanced degrees, they put their all into these positions. And I just don't have that in me. And that is for some people. If that's for you, that's wonderful. But it's not for it's not for me. I don't prefer it. I don't like it, and when I don't like something, I change it. So yeah, that's all. So let me know if you have any questions. This isn't to deter anybody from becoming a PA. Again, PA is still like one of the top 3 healthcare professions, but it does have its pros and its cons. And then I think that's the next video that I'll do for you all, pros and cons of becoming a PA. So drop a comment. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend. Let me know what you think. Let me know what y'all want to see. Bye.